Hello folks, so I'm back. I did an intro or part one of showing the difference between the M4 Mac Mini Pro compared to, let's say, the M1 Mac Studios, which has more ports. It's bigger. It has an SD card built into it, so you can use less dongles. But with any Apple products, you still need hubs. So I showed a little bit about the hub that I have right here. And you have to plug power into it to get it working properly. That's the only thing I don't like about these hubs. And if you look at it, if I move around like this, it's kind of stuttering, all right? If I go to my S5 IIX, all right, you don't see anything. The picture quality is good. But you see, there's a little delay right there also. I need a dog right there just to show you that she'll stutter also. So, the reason why I'm doing these videos is just to show you that whatever computer you use, the more USB devices that you add to the product, it slows it down. Okay? So Apple, when they're updating their Mac OS, says, no, you got too many hubs, you got too many USB ports. They're trying to cut down the electronic, what is it? The wattage to be more, I guess, ecological? I don't know. Less power usage, whatever. But I have the firm belief that if you use more power, you pay for it. Not everybody is equal. But anyhow, I got two USB cameras hooked up to it through a USB-C dongle. Now what I'm going to do is pause this, and I'm going to change a dongle to one that doesn't require, and it's a USB-C, USB 3, and then of course an HDMI. And I'm trying to cover the face. There you go. You see? USB-C, HDMI. Ah! Not working. There we go. And then USB 3. All right. So I'm going to hook up different cameras to this system. So let's give a last test on just this camera alone. All right. S9. I'm going to pause it, and I'm going to put this one in the USB 3. Since I don't have a puppy to do, I'll just use one camera. Okay. So, I plugged this camera into the USB 3 hub, which I had before. And it looks a little bit smoother, doesn't it? Okay, but I only have one camera hooked into it. Now watch what happens when I hook in the other camera. And you're going to see a little hesitation. Okay, so I plugged in the other camera, and you see, just to this hub, I slow down. So what I found out with most Apple devices, one camera per one port out. All right. Now the hub does have a Thunderbolt 5 cable from a Thunderbolt 5 to the USB 3, but the USB 3, all right, is 5 gigabytes, whereas the USB-C is 10 gigabytes. So let's see what happens when I take this out and plug it into the USB-C that I had previously, with just one camera. So you see, it's stuttering now, and watch what happens. So I put it back at the USB-C, and you see, that's the secret. One camera per USB port. All right, either Thunderbolt 5 or Thunderbolt 5 may handle 2, but with the hub, you saw a little hesitation. So I found out a long time ago, even by using hubs, and I've hooked a lot of cameras to, let's say, the MacBook 12, to a MacBook Pro, the M1 MacBook Air. I've done quite a few videos of adding a whole bunch of cameras to see how it looks. But I always found out that for the best quality and the best looking picture, you have a good camera, but plugged into one USB port. And it helps from the stuttering. It looks a lot smoother, looks a lot sharper, and it's not taking a lot of ports. So, you can still have a hub, but this is what I recommend, is each hub, this one has power to it. I'm now going to connect this one to see if the camera does the same without any power going to it. Okay. And this looks pretty good too. I don't know. It looked maybe a little bit better with the power going into it. But just to show you how this camera works, I am now going to, this was into the USB 3 plug, which goes into a USB-C dongle to the USB-C in the front. All right. Now I'm going to connect it to this dongle into the dongle, and then we're going to look at the shakiness. Okay, sorry for the delay. It did not work. So even if it's going into a USB-C with another USB-C 3 to USB-C, it did not work. The Elgato did not light up. So that was a wash right there. But I did plug it into the Thunderbolt 5. Okay. So it still looks good. I just want to show you that when you add different cameras to more dongles, or to the hubs, I should say, it slows down the performance. So in this case, each camera is on a different output, and it looks good. Okay? You just have to stop your video. Once you have everything rendered, sent up, and then you want to save your work, you just have to unplug a camera and then plug into your external hard drive, storage, or whatever to save your work. But I just wanted to show you, this is a prime example of what I've come to realize, that the best capability of running these systems is one camera to one hub or outlet, either USB-C or Thunderbolt 5 in case of the M4 Mac Mini Pro. Same thing with any other computer I use. One camera is hooked up to one thing. It's not hooked up to a port. I do have one connected to a port and one connected to my ultrafine LG 5K monitor. But just one camera, all right? It does have extra ports on them, but you can charge your phone, you can charge a keyboard, mouse, you can put in your USB sticks for memory, for transferring files. That's the thing. One camera for one port, and then you can connect it to hubs, whatever, but only one camera for that outlet. That's my opinion. I've shown some tests on it. I think this is the best way of showing it to you. Thank you for watching. Remember, stay safe, keep smiling, and I'll see you next time. Bye, folks. Have a wonderful day.